Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is all the vegan food at the value resorts, which includes the All Stars resorts, Pop Century and Art of Animation, as well as the water parks, which are Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon. So let's get straight into it. I forgot to say this earlier, but if you haven't already checked out the rest of this series, which includes all the parks and Disney Springs, I will link it above so that you can check it out after you've watched this video. Something to bear in mind, basically all of the things in this video are between $0 and $15, and I will mention the opening times as I go. At all of the resorts, breakfast is 6 until 11 AM and then lunch and dinner is 11 until midnight, so it's pretty much open all day, and they do have different options for breakfast and then lunch and dinner. So starting off at All Star Sports, their restaurant is called End Zone Food Court. It is all quick service at these resorts as well, just so you're aware. For breakfast, you can ask for vegan waffles, and you can also get Chipotle Seitan Scramble. And then for lunch and dinner, you can get a plant-based protein burger, plant-based chicken quesadilla, and if you ask at the pizza counter, they will make you vegan pizza. This is 100% true because I've done it before. There might be an odd time where they have no vegan cheese, but I'm sure they'll accommodate you in any way that they can. You might just end up with a pizza without cheese, but I've had it plenty of times where I've gone and just asked for a vegan pizza and the chef will come out, speak to you about your allergies, etc. It's really good for people that are gluten-free or have other allergies as well, and they just make it there and then for you. It does take a little bit longer, but it's definitely worth it. I would assume for the vegan pizza you can do this at all of the All Stars and probably even Pop Century and Art of Animation as well. So onto All Star Music. Their restaurant is called Intermission Food Court. For breakfast, you can get vegan waffles if you specifically ask for them, and they do have the Chipotle Seitan Scramble as well. At this one, they also have overnight oats with blueberries and walnuts. And then moving on to lunch and dinner, they have a cheddar garlic burger. Obviously, it's not real cheddar. They have ratatouille with grilled polenta, a vegetable wrap with quinoa, a Thai sweet coconut Mickey onigiri, which I have no idea what that is. I've not had it, but it sounds good. And they also have brownie batter cookie dough, which sounds amazing. I've not stayed in All Star Music since I went vegan, so I haven't tried this, but it sounds so good. And last up is All Star Movies. For breakfast, again, you can get vegan waffles if you ask for them, and they do have the Chipotle Seitan Scramble as well, and they also have overnight oats there. And then for lunch and dinner, they have the Beyond Burger there too. Something to bear in mind about the All Stars resorts is that you can easily walk between them. It does sometimes take a while depending on which end of the resort you're at, but you can definitely walk between the different ones. A couple of years ago, we were staying at All Star Sports and we walked all the way to All Star Movies for the morning resort run, which then finishes in All Star Sports. Another thing to consider is if there's a specific one of them you would like to eat at. For example, on the way back from the parks, you could get off the bus at the one you'd like to eat at and then just walk back, which would save a lot of time as well. So before I get onto Art of Animation and Pop Century, I just want to remind you all about my Instagram account that I've just opened. It is all Disney content, it is related to my channel, and giveaways and all future stuff will be going on there, so make sure to go over and give me a follow. It is _Lauren.Rachel_. I'll just put it here so you can see it. Okay, so moving on. Art of Animation. Their restaurant is called Landscape of Flavor. On the breakfast menu, they do have vegan waffles, but you have to ask for them. They have the Chipotle Seitan Scramble as well, and they have a couple of extra things here, which is exciting. They have the Erin McKenna's bakery goods, which basically, if you have been to Disney Springs or if you've seen my Disney Springs video, they have a whole shop, which is Erin McKenna's New York Bakery, which has cakes, donuts, cookies, loads of different stuff, and they have some of the stuff from the bakery there in the Art of Animation restaurant, which is really, really cool. Everything there is vegan, gluten-free, nut-free. It is really good for people with allergies. And they also have smoothies there as well, which is something a little bit different. Moving on to lunch and dinner, they have vegetable soup, build your own salad or build your own wrap, as well as build your own pasta. They have a cheddar brioche burger, which again, it is vegan, it's like pretend cheese, and they have sorbet there too. I also just want to remind you guys, you can go to any resort, so you might not necessarily be staying at any of these resorts, but if there's something on the menu that you particularly fancy, you are just allowed to go there and eat there. Just hop on the bus. They don't mind people going to different resorts, or even if you're not staying in a resort, you are completely welcome to go to any of the resorts and eat at their restaurants. And last but not least, Pop Century. Their restaurant is called Everything Pop Food Court. On the breakfast menu, again, it's pretty much the same. They have the vegan waffles if you ask for them and the chipotle seitan scramble. And then in the lunch dinner menu, they have a plant-based barbecue burger, roasted vegetable sandwich, and also apparently they have the pineapple Dole whips here. I haven't stayed at Pop Century, but they are really good. So if you're staying there, I would definitely recommend getting one. That is an advantage to staying at that resort or heading over to that resort. Also, at the moment, Art of Animation and Pop Century are on the Skyliner route. So if you just want to head on the Skyliner for a bit of fun, you could always head over to one of them, check out their restaurant, and then head back to one of the parks, either Epcot or Hollywood Studios. Now, before I move on to the water parks, I just want to remind you all, I do release videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 7 PM UK time. So if you want to know about all my future uploads, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, as it will tell you every time I upload a new video. So we're going to start off at Blizzard Beach. They have a few different restaurant options here, which is quite nice, but again, it is all quick service and most things are between $0 and $10. The first place is called Avalanche. There are basically only snacks that you can grab. You can get the Uncrustables, which is usually on the children's menu. It's just basically a peanut butter and jelly tart type thing. I've never had one because they don't really appeal to me, but if you're in a pinch or you can't find anything else, then this is quite ideal. And they do also have a fruit cup there that you can get to. And that opens at 12 o'clock. The next place is the Cooling Hut. They have a red pepper hummus with vegetables, and they also have popcorn and pretzels. I will assume they will give you the cheese dip here, so make sure you ask for it without the cheese dip. And this place opens at 9:30. And last but not least, at Lotte Water Lodge, they have a Beyond Burger, they have vegan pizza, they have a rice bowl, and they also have a vegan brat. So this is probably the place that you want to be. Bear in mind the water parks usually open until 5 or 6 at night, so you probably won't want dinner here. You can just grab something for lunch, which all these things, I'm sure you'll be able to find something that you're okay with. And this place opens at 10:30. And last but not least, at Typhoon Lagoon, there is only one place that you can grab stuff, unfortunately, but it does have a lot of options. It is called Leaning Palms, and it has a specific plant-based menu, apparently. I haven't been to the water parks at all since I turned vegan. We never really go there, and on our current annual passes, the water parks aren't included. So all of this is just from research I found online and also talking to other people that have been there recently. But anyway, on their plant-based menu, they have an island burger, a sausage pizza, chili bratwurst, a chili bowl, a vegetable wrap, and fruit salads. So even though there is only one place, there are a decent amount of options, and I'm sure you'll be able to find something that suits you. Again, the water parks aren't open all day. You could always just take food with you for that day, or grab something before you leave and then eat once you get back, and just maybe take some snacks with you for throughout the day. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit shorter than usual. I will be releasing the moderate resorts next Tuesday, and then the deluxe resorts the following Tuesday, and that will probably be the end of the vegan series. If anybody has any ideas of what series or some video ideas of what you would like me to release after this, then please feel free to leave them in the comments. I am definitely open to taking on suggestions, but I do have a lot of ideas already stocked up, so make sure to stay tuned for what will be coming after this series. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!